TikTok is back.
Hi, everyone. Yes, TikTok is back, and I just wanted to share some of the videos that I saw online. Of course, I knew people would be excited, so I went to go and look at some of the reaction videos to TikTok being reinstated. And to my surprise, I saw videos that were happening while we were banned, and I found them to be quite hilarious, a bit concerning, but hilarious nonetheless. So I wanted to share that with you, and I'll let this young man explain what's going on.
Y'all was plotting on us. Huh? Y'all was plotting on us. I think everybody in the same type of mind frame saying, oh man, let the Americans back in. I'm scrolling. Once you get past all of the people saying TikTok back, they start letting you know what was going on while you wasn't around. My smiles turned into goddamn little side eyes. Wait a minute now. Canadians, y'all up there eating all that goddamn brickle brackle, and y'all motherfucking hating talking about some y'all ain't got the creative awards program. That's why. You're haters. All them people overseas, y'all over there dancing, we back, you bum. Yeah. Now, guess what? We about to get on y'all head. Huh? Because the only thing y'all can beat us at is them fucking hairlines on them wigs. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all shut the city down with that one. But other than that, don't be fucking hating on us. We back. Oh, and let me tell you something. One thing a black person should never be told is that somebody don't like the fact that they winning. Oh, we about to turn up. Listen, let me tell you something. Next time the band go down, ain't gonna have nothing to do with stealing information. It's about how much information we gonna be giving y'all ass about how much we don't like y'all ass. Hold up now. I'm thinking this whole time we all a unit. I'm sad. I'm like, damn. I'm be missing the little people that be over there from Canadian waters and chilling. Y'all sitting right next to us, happy and doing little devil horns to our demise. Oh, don't worry about it. I'm on all y'all asses. Yeah, cousins, wrap this shit up. We got some shit to talk about. I'm just a messenger.
My American people, come, I want to snitch. So while you guys were gone from this app, a lot of people try to take over this app and act like they are the new bosses in town. And I want to start calling them out, okay? Number one, Canadians try to act like this, like they're the they were saying, okay, they went on live and they were saying, oh, this is our time to shine, and I'm also guilty. Forgive me, Americans. I was also guilty. I made a video a couple hours ago and it backfired, okay? And then Nigerians were dancing, shaking their bum. They were having freedom in your absence. People from Jamaica, they were fishing, posting fishing videos. Every time I scroll, I'll see a picture of somebody in Trinidad, Jamaica. They were throwing dogs inside the river and swimming with dogs. People in the UK were there singing, you're a youth man thing, man. You're a youth man thing, man. The people in Australia were posting pictures of kangaroo, big, scary kangaroos. That was what they were doing in your absence. Did you know? Did you know that, Americans? But we are glad you're back. Welcome back, Americans. And we are so happy to see you again. Come and continue from where we stopped. Welcome back.
So the Americans are gone from TikTok. What does that mean for like the rest of us? I'm Canadian. As sad as it is for the Americans that they don't have TikTok anymore, I feel bad for them. I can't help but think that there will be some kind of gap left for the rest of us to kind of fill whoever else is on TikTok. I mean, Canada, like whoever in Europe, I know Australia, or TikTok could become more like obsolete because they're gone and they carried us for real. In the event that we don't leave TikTok and it doesn't become obsolete, I'm going to reintroduce myself. My name's Dawson. I'm a musician from Canada, from Toronto. Who knows? Maybe because there's like less saturation on TikTok, maybe there's less people, maybe like there's a little bit more room for, smaller creators to like make some waves. Ugh, that sounded lame. Anywho, we make like indie rock music, and if you like that, then what up?
So now that the Americans are gone, and 150 million, more or less, users, which are US based, have now been banned for now, where's the excuse of the content creator industry being oversaturated? Where's the excuse of I won't produce because everyone's doing the same thing? Well, now there's Space Sisters. And if you are African, even better. I say come and claim your spot. For however long the Americans will be banned, Come, stand up and be counted. This is your time. You already know we as Africans have carried this app to a certain extent. The Americans were the heavyweights. No matter or Rastandi, they were the heavyweights, but there's been space now. So let's do what we need to do. And I'm talking to myself as well. I need to produce this thing of just consuming up on TikTok. In fact, let's produce to a point where hopefully the Creator Fund will also be made available to us Africans, because yes, we are far more than capable. We know we are talented. We know we can entertain one another, but more than anything, fill up the spaces you know you are gifted in particular, the spaces you are passionate in. For me personally, that is empowering the young man and woman to hopefully get out of debt, create financial stability, and then move over to financial freedom and independence, and hopefully financial abundance where you don't rely on anything and anyone. But that is the space I want to fill. What is the space you want to fill, Lana? Because space has been made.
Okay, now that the Americans are actually gone, let's actually be honest for a second. Doesn't the feed feel off? Like, I don't know, we're just missing some content. You gotta give them props for something. They're entertaining to watch. You gotta give them props.
You know what would be hilarious is while the Americans are gone, because I think they're gonna come back. So while they're gone, I think we, as a collective, we should come up with a word, like a slang that we should be using, that's something that they wouldn't know. So when they come back, they're gonna be like, wait, what are you guys talking about? Like, they would feel FOMO. It would be such a funny prank, right? Don't you think? I think that would be funny.
So this mini micro trend of now that the Americans aren't here, I'm not really one to talk behind people's back. I most of the time just keep my inner thoughts as inner thoughts. But wearing shoes inside the house, I never understood it. I never ever understood it. I'm seeing shoes on carpet, shoes on bed. I don't get it. I never got it. And the places that I have been, and I've been to a few places, no one does that. No one does that except for in the States. Now, obviously not all Americans, but like the shoes on the inside of the, I just never understood it. I don't know how that became a thing with them. I don't get it.
Wait, why am I low-key glad the Americans are gone?
Strike the pose.
Now that the Americans are gone, TikTok, you need us. See, I'm in Canada. We don't have the Creator Fund. But you need us. Now that that third world country has kicked the bucket, you're going to need engagement, TikTok. But don't worry. I'm here to hold the mantle. I'll keep TikTok alive. Don't worry.
Now that the Americans are gone, I can finally say this. You guys really did talk a lot, but I miss it. It's so cold and lonely now. Hello? Where did everybody go?
Now that the Americans are gone, we are safely able to talk about geography and maps, basic mathematics.
So now that we're alone and the Americans are gone, what do we really think of Americans?
Since we're all gonna die, there's one more secret I feel I have to share with you. I did not care for The Godfather.
What?
Did not care for The Godfather.
How can you even say that, Dad?
Didn't like it.
Hate it.
TikTok, now that the Americans are gone and banned, focus on us, okay? And please release me from the 200 years. I'm sick and tired of it.
The devil works hard, but the TikTok algorithm works harder. Tell me why the Americans have only been gone for, what, an hour? And my TikTok For You page is now filled with Aussie and Canadian creators I have not seen for ages. It is sad, don't get me wrong. Some of my favorite content creators are from the USA. And a lot of my social media friends are from the US of A. But it's kind of nice to see creators I haven't seen for ages and have TikTok actually pushing them to the For You page. Also, for my creator friends, now that the US accounts are gone and inactive, does that mean that my best posting time will not be like 6 a.m. in the morning now? That's exciting.
So now that the Americans have gone, can we just agree that the phrase is by accident, not on accident? Oh my God, that happened on accident. No, it's by accident, right? that's what it is. Do we all, the rest of us, we're all in collective agreement here or not?
Okay, so now that the Americans are gone, I have a bit of a confession that anytime I wanted a semi-viral video, I would just share a story of something that Americans did that was foreign to the rest of the world, and the Americans would always get so triggered in the comments, and it was great for engagement. Who do I talk about now?
And there you have it. There's more where that came from, but this is just a portion of what I saw. And honestly, I just found the videos to be quite hilarious. They gave me a very good giggle there. But I know there's other subjects we can pull from these, because some people, they were really excited that the Americans got banned. So that's definitely a conversation that needs to be had. However, I just want to know what you all think about the videos. Also, I'm going to leave you with Donald Trump explaining why he basically reinstated TikTok, and I have a young lady that's going to come behind him and explain why it was banned. But of course, I want to know what you all think, and also, who do you think will buy TikTok if it will happen in the next 90 days? Do you think we'll be banned again? Just let me know all of your thoughts below. I can't wait to read the comments. Until next time.
Frankly, we have no choice. We have to save it. A lot of jobs. We don't want to give our business to China. We don't want to give our business to other people. So I said very simply, a joint venture. I'll approve, but let the United States of America own 50% of TikTok.
So, for everyone who wants to know how this was possible or why we're back online, I'm going to go over it with you, because I know a lot of people were left out of the loop the past 12, 14 hours it's been offline. So I did want to go over this information with y'all. Okay, so this is what happened. This is why TikTok is back online. So there is a website called Truth Social. Truth Social is similar to Twitter. I think it's like maybe just politicians and business people who post on Truth Social. But long story short, Donald Trump has a verified page on, or account on Truth Social. Right about 11 o'clock, what time is it? 1:10, right about 11 o'clock this morning, Eastern Standard Time, he made a post on Truth Social, and I'm going to read it to you. And in his post, it says, "I'm asking companies not to let TikTok stay dark. I will issue an executive order on Monday to extend the period of time before the law's prohibitions take effect, so that we can make a deal to protect our national security. The order will also confirm that there will be no liability for any company that helped TikTok from going dark before my order." Then he says, "Americans deserve to see our exciting inauguration on Monday, as well as other events and conversations." That's why we're back online, because he wanted it back online before his inauguration tomorrow. "I would like the United States to have 50% ownership position in joint venture. By doing this, we save TikTok, keep it in good hands, and allow it to stay up. Without the United States approval, there is no TikTok. With our approval, it is worth hundreds of billions of dollars, maybe even trillions." That's how you know this has nothing to do with the association of ByteDance being Chinese based. This has everything and nothing to do with free speech. This has everything to do with money. "I would like the United States to have 50% ownership position in a joint venture. By doing this," I read that. "Therefore, my initial thought is a joint venture between the current owners and our new owners, whereby the United States gets a 50% ownership in a joint venture set up between the United States and whichever purchase we so choose." So essentially, he wants to go fit that 20% that's owned by the original owners of ByteDance, that they own of TikTok. He wants to split that 20% 50-50. That's what he wants. I'm thinking he wants them to hold on to 50% of it to keep the algorithm the same, so the algorithm isn't changed. But long story short, the reason why he's able to sign this 90-day executive order is because he's telling us that he's proposed, they're in negotiations of confirming a deal. That's what, if we would have known this before the Supreme Court's ruling, they probably would have ruled a whole different way. But they were not aware that there was talks of any type of deal. So now that we know there are, he gave them permission. He told basically everybody, Oracle, Apple, Google Play, TikTok, hey, I'm not going to impose any fines or penalties if you have TikTok back up and running before the inauguration, because I want everyone to view my inauguration. So that's why we are in the position we're in right now, is because of that statement that he made on Truth Social. Again, you can see this on Truth Social. Type in Donald J. Trump or Donald Trump, and you'll see it. So that's just kind of giving y'all an update as to how we got where we are at this very moment. 2025 is going to be long as hell. I'm finna go make me some coffee.